Hi everybody, this is the Patriot, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion. Your host, welcome back to the Patriot. I hopefully you like this video. Hit that subscribe button. As you know, we're at war with Iran, and people are very concerned about a lot of different things. They're very concerned that the price of oil is going to go up very quickly, because at least 20% of the world's oil comes from through the Strait of Hormuz, and it would be very important to mention that if you were more independent on your own oil, you wouldn't have to worry about oil from other countries, especially if you have that ability to pump oil, which California, by the way, has this ability. So this is kind of a self-owned by the people that are in California and that run that dope Gavin Newsome. Have you ever seen? I never seen anything so slick in my life. Not since Bill Clinton, when he first came out to run for president. This is from the Gateway Pundit. Oops! Team Gavin Newsome's attempt to troll Trump over Iran and gas prices backfires spectacularly when the U.S. Oil and Gas Association delivers this devastating reply. Now, Newsome is desperate because he's really one of these guys that, I don't know, he's just not, I don't think he's not genuine. He's not himself. He's a fake. He's a fraud. He pretends to be something he isn't. He's a chameleon. Whatever crowd he's in, he pretends to be that crowd. And then, like he said the other day, when he was talking to a bunch of African Americans, I am a low IQ person too. They just insulted everybody in the room. Well, he tends to self-own himself a lot of times, and that's what he's done here. And his team is very good at it. If he's hired them, then they're going to do that to him. Headline, the article goes, Team Gavin Newsom could not resist a cheap shot against President Trump following the bombing of Iran, and it promptly blew up in their faces. As Gateway Pundit reported, the U.S. and Israel launched Operation Epic Fury against Iran over the weekend. Now, I'm very concerned by this war because this was something that didn't need to happen. And Iran was dragging their feet for a while. They didn't want to give up their nuclear weapons. This has all been perpetrated by Obama and Biden, supporting them since 2009, and in particular the last 4 years prior to Trump coming back. So this all happened because Biden has made such a mess of this country that Trump is having to fix this on the fly very quickly. And to be honest with you, this is a real problem. I'm very concerned by this. Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei was eliminated in a joint military operation conducted by Israel and the United States this weekend. The Ayatollah died like a dog. He didn't say that, like he did to Salome. At least 40 other senior Iranian regime leaders were also killed in the strikes. I don't know, and nobody knows who's running that country now. Who's the head of that group now? Who's the head of that family? Because they were a ruling family. This is a ruling family, just like the Shah. They were families. They were ruling families that have been going back and forth for hundreds of years. I don't know who the head of the family is right now. Several Democrats predictably condemned the attack. Not surprisingly, Newsom was one of them. Following the bombing, Newsom's team slammed Trump for rattling oil markets while bragging about California's supposedly declining gasoline prices. Keep an eye on this. It's $80 a barrel. See what it is over the next couple of days. Average gas prices in California have stayed below $5 for nearly 2 years, the Post reads. Trump's new war is already rattling markets. Well, right now it's under $3 nationwide. So bragging about $5 is nothing to be bragging about. While watching this space closely, the U.S. Oil and Gas Association was not pleased by the tweet and decided to school Newsom's team. After calling the staffer responsible for the tweet a pajama boy, the organization shared a brutal fact. California imports roughly 5/8 of its oil from abroad, despite sitting on almost 2 billion barrels of oil reserves. The U.S. Oil and Gas Association wants to detail each country from which the Golden State imports its oil. This is crazy. Of course, the reason California imports so much petroleum is not that the politicians who run the state are worthless climate alarmists who would rather see rolling blackouts than drill for another drop of oil. Time to school the pajama boy who runs this account for the governor, because this isn't the flex on Trump he thinks it is. California imports 62% of its crude oil from foreign countries despite sitting on at least 1.7 billion barrels of proven reserves. I mean, it's the amounts. Check this out. This is what California gets. According to the California Energy Commission, here's the typical breakdown of where that oil source crude supplied California refinery comes from. Iraq, 21%. Brazil, 20%. Ghana, 16%. Ecuador, 14%. Colombia, 6%. Canada, 4%. Mexico, 4%. And the United Arab Emirates, less than 2%. Others like Saudi Arabia will total the rest of the 100 foreign share. The only state worried about rattling foreign markets is California because you have let yourselves become dependent on foreign oil suppliers. You've done this to yourself. Yes, they've done this to themselves, and they have no one else to blame, to be honest with you. That's the problem with these people, is that they don't realize how stupid they come across to real people and to average people. I mean, you cut your nose to spite your face. You prevent the ability to, pump the oil. Prevent yourself from doing what you need to do for your state and for your country. And when something happens, like what happened on the weekend, then you say, well, Trump. Now, that's the one thing I will say, is that I am concerned about the price of the oil, because I do drive, and I haven't been spending that much money a week. But it'll be interesting to see what happens over the next couple of weeks. And this will settle down, I would hope. I would hope that at some point the Iranian people, I'm talking about the leadership, whatever the leadership is, they come to their senses and end this, because this is not going to go well for the leadership. Because even the backbenchers, even the ones that were supposed to take charge at the Khomeini had gotten killed, they're gone too. And this is like 3 days later, and they're all gone. They're gone. So long, farewell, and unfortunately, this is not going to get much better if for them. And Newsom, who wants to run for president, he has to stop. It's like walking up to a person and making fun of them using your name, making fun of them. It's just weird. It's that's the problem with these leftists, is they don't have any sense of humor, and they don't know what the hell they're doing. And the thing about Newsom, he's got a state, and he does nothing about it. They have so many problems in California. Instead of running and doing his stupid podcast, he should be worried about his state. His state is a disaster. That was the most beautiful state in the country. It had so much going for it, and it's a disaster. So they do nothing but complain. And they do nothing but hurt the people that live there. They support immigration to the point where it's illegal immigration. They want to replace, the portion of the population with this group of people that are uneducated, have no connections to the country, have no connection to the land, have no connection to anything, and they support heavy crime and all these. I mean, look what happened in San Francisco. San Francisco was such a beautiful such a beautiful city, and now it's in a state of disrepair. But then what do you expect? You got Nancy Pelosi. That's her city. You let me know what you think about this video, and of course, please subscribe to the Patriot Hut. I have more videos for you, and I'll see you later.